But eventually she decided to go out with you, right?
And guess where I took her?
Hold on. Stop right there. Okay, I got three choices. Okay, what year was it? 93? Okay. It wasn't Horace and Dickie's. So, Jamie, what is this business about you taking Erana away from a street dude?
It's a whole mess, man. We got caught. He caught us. Me and him got into it.
Wait a minute. Wait. Time out. Hold on. Park right here. Hold on.
Live from the district. 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 Live from the district.
Welcome to another edition of Live from the District. I am Easy Street. That is Jamie Tyler right there.
It's me.
All right, and that is Lois Cook. DC Divas are in the building. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing?
Great. How are you?
Hey, man. Thanks for coming through. See, we got a brand new show. We're going to talk about your career in DC, your works. We'll, of course, talk about the love and marriage piece that you have with your wife. Awesome show right there. And some other things that we said we would talk about. So let's start off with, want to commend you, man. I just love like what you're doing with your family from the dad aspect. Of course, your daughter, Brittany, we worked together at CISO. So I haven't met your son before, but just watching you interact with your family, man. And I think it's very important for us to have these positive black role models, for us to see black families operating, you know, in a positive way, because a lot of times we just see the dysfunction, but we don't see the families like yours, you know, you being a dad, you supporting your family, you're out there setting an example for, you know, your son and your daughters, and just being a guider and a protector the way that we need to see on television is something that's very rare. So I want to commend you on that, man. Well, before we get into love and marriage, a couple more questions, because you have an awesome career with J&J. We're not going to talk about your boy because we know he's a Dallas Cowgirl fan. We going to leave his ass out of this conversation.
Well, okay. You have a gorgeous wife, and I need to hear everything. So tell us.
What prayer did you pray to get that one, my brother? We know about Sierra's prayer, but what was the prayer?
I wasn't too shabby myself.
Lord
man.
Jesus, I need a red bone about 5'4".
Listen.
115
Can I
pounds.
get a witness? But she is gorgeous inside and out. She has a beautiful personality as well. Tell us about her and how you met her, everything.
Crazy story. So, like I said, 92, I'm working at DEA. I'm 20 years old. So her mom was like a, yes, whatever. So I'm this young kid. I'm in the building, and I went to all the floors. So I knew everybody in the building. I got cool with her mom. She comes in there, and I'm like, who is that? I'm plotting. I'm trying to figure out.
Right, you plotting this game.
I'm trying to figure my end.
I got to work this out, bro. I mean, I don't know about you, but hey, I don't know who she with right now, but hey, I'm about to make this thing happen.
She don't like light skin. This was her thing.
What?
This was her thing. We still joke about it today. And
Really?
Really, you know.
Colorism?
And you know,
Oh, my God.
I'll be sure, that's my guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
him and your son are like twins out this month.
yeah.
For real.
So, I'm like, nah, we good. Al's good. I'm good. I ain't never had no issues. So, you know, and where I worked at, everybody had to come down there to see their little supplies. She would come. She would not acknowledge me. She was like, here go my paper. And my buddy was dark-skinned. There was two of us back there working the counter. She'd be like, hey. She talked to him, and I'm like,
Really? She played you like
oh,
that,
she
bro?
played. I'm in the garage, and I was the popular guy in the building. So all the girls, oh, we gonna ride with you to go to lunch.
Because you were too busy with the other girls.
But it was like, I was just like, we all like, bro, we all youngins. You know, everybody working the government back in those days.
Shout out to Marion Berry. Thank you, sir. We love you for that.
Exactly.
But eventually she decided to go out with you, right?
And guess where I took her?
Hold on. Stop right there. Okay, I got three choices. Okay, what year was it? 93? Okay. It wasn't Horace and Dickie's. Why are you laughing? Okay. It wasn't the Cheesecake Factory. Damn. Okay, here's my last one. This is probably where you took her. This is probably where you took her in 93, because this is one of the most poppin'est spots back in the day. You took her to Georgetown. You took her to that restaurant that used to be in Georgetown, Houston's.
No.
Damn.
Not the first one. See,
Nice try.
you counting my money. No, we went to Wendy's.
Really? Which one? Not the one on New York Avenue across from the ATM.
So we worked at DEA. It's in Virginia.
So, Jamie, what is this business about you taking Erana away from a street dude?
It's a whole mess, man. We got caught. He caught us. Me and him got into it.
Wait a minute. Wait. Time out. Hold on. Park right here. Hold on. Go ahead. You go ahead, Lois.
But who? Like, okay. So what was the confrontation? How did it go down?
So back in those days, we had
How did you get caught?
We had the big cell
Hold
phones.
on. Let him tell the whole
I
story.
know, right?
We had the big cell phones and house
Okay.
phones.
Okay.
So maybe 93,
Oh my God.
94-ish. And to see her, I had to get my buddy's sister to drive my cars. I'd be in the back.
You was creeping.
Wow.
Oh
Man,
shit.
it's a whole operation,
Oh
man.
shit.
Wow.
Oh, you
Wait a
breaking up a
minute.
happy
Okay.
home, my
Okay.
brother.
Okay.
So she would go get her. Some days I'd be in the car. Some days they drop me at Fort Hill Mall. Go get her, bring her to me. Then I got to take her home. We go to us, and then I got to go back and get her and then bring her. It was a mess, man. So how I got caught was
Wow.
he doubled back. She was on the phone, talking. He bust through the door.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop right there. Now, you were talking about how you came to the house. What happened? Who busted through what door? What happened?
So I'm on a cell phone talking to her. She's on her house phone. Boyfriend left out, came back, and just standing by the door. So he heard our entire conversation.
Really?
And I got a call probably later that day, him yelling at me.
Oh, really? What did the nigga say? How did he approach you?
He's a street dude.
Oh, for real? Did he threaten you? Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was a mess.
Da-da-da-da-da. I'm coming over there right now. I'm out the trunk right now. Where you at, nigga?
Oh,
What are you talking
like
about?
I said, it was, and how the Lord were like, when I learned who he was, like this dude was getting money.
Ooh.
I wasn't really trying to turn up because I was still trying to get out of there. Do the police thing. This what happened.
There you go. Call the police. That's what I'm
So
talking about.
He was a friend. I didn't
Yeah.
call 911, but I said, what they
Listen,
do?
hey, man, I do
said,
that all the-
I said, I'm going to have to deal with this guy.
Bro, I do that all the time, bro.
you
Let
know
me
what I'm
stop.
talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. True story. I'm on the radio at KYS back in the day. I had met this honey, right? We talking da-da-da-da-da. We linked up a couple times. Oh, you divorced now. Oh, y'all not together no more, right? Okay, so we good. Okay, next da-da-da-da-da. Boom, boom, boom. A couple days pass by. I'm on the radio. A dude calls me on the request line.
Oh shoot.
Calls me on the request line and says, yo, why is your phone number in my wife's phone? What's going on?
That sounds like an episode from Martin.
I said, dude, listen, she told me she's divorced. He's like, I know where you at. You think you up on your perch? I'll come to the radio station right now. I know exactly where you at. I said, pull up. I said, hold on. I get on the phone. I call up one of my boys from the PG cop. I text her and I'm like, yo, what's his full name? I get his full name. I get his license plate and everything. I click back on the other line and I said, bruh, your date of birth is so-and-so, right? Your address is so-and-so, right? I said, you said you know me. I know you too. So how you want to do this, bruh? I'll never speak to her again if you don't want me to, okay? If we can make this whole shit go away right now on the spot. Don't ever call me again and I'll never call her again. He said, deal. So you got to have a police friend.
Facts.
Your ass better have a police friend, nigga, for real.
No, that's facts.
Okay, wait. So in that moment, so he's confronting you, and you're sitting up here trying to figure out, what's your move, what you're gonna. What was your thought about Erana? Like, were you thinking, oh, you're still gonna pursue her, or were you thinking that was gonna?
So I of course I lied. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Then when she got back on the phone, she was like, well, he heard everything I said. Then I just humbled myself, like, all right, like you said, I was like, all right, bro, I ain't got to talk to her no more, whatever. Oh, my guy. I didn't want this to get crazy.
Yeah, escalated into no
'Cause
street
his
shit.
family was looking for me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all. She actually broke up with me and went back to him.
Oh, she broke your heart. Oh my God.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
I was in that zone, like,
This was recent, or like how far later did that happen?
this is all between 93
She broke up with you and went back with the nigga?
95, 90.
And you took her back, bruh? Obviously you did. I mean, y'all got a whole family and a whole
We know they
TV show.
did.
So we got married in
Marriage.
96.
Right.
So this is all between 93 and 96. All this foolishness. And what happened was, and I tell the story, I said the reason I knew she was the one, my my stomach.
Oh,
Wow.
now let's
So
get to the
all
love
the-
part.
all
Go
the-
ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
like, I mean, we obviously know it worked out and it was worth it, but all the operation, undercover, hiding in the back seat, I mean, would you do it again?
No. I had a lot of wild stories back in those days, and that was like great. Like that was crazy.
A lot. That's a lot of work. Yeah,
But relationships are work.
they are.
I mean,
but I
if-
mean,
if-
you're not hiding in the back seat of
Well, if
somebody
it-
else driving the car.
Well, hey, shit happens.
It does.
Shit happens, and sometimes, one thing that I've learned is this, that really you find out if you love somebody by going through some shit. If you don't go through nothing, then you don't. It's not all love got to be tested.
It does.
The
but
love
test
has
it
to-
together.
Yes,
Yeah.
there has to be some type of something got to happen to test it
Right.
to see if it's really real.
Absolutely.
And what you just talked about is exactly that.
I mean, we'll be married 28 years next week.
Oh,
And
Next
together,
week. Yay,
31
happy
years.
anniversary. Wait, I want to go back though. How did you propose? Did you propose to
I
her?
did.
Okay. How did
wow, here we go.
you paint the
For the
So-
fellas that are watching this right now, listen, just for the record, what he's about to say, don't try to measure up to it. You know what? Just go ahead. I'll get into that's a whole nother show. But just
You
be
see, he goes above and beyond. I
But
mean,
be careful,
the back
fellas.
seat of the car is impressive.
what he's about to say. Be careful because that shit don't always work out. I seen dudes get on TV, get down on one knee, and all this stuff, and they divorced today.
Oof.
I'm not saying any names.
I go home, got the ring. I put it in our little mailbox. Our apartments got those little open the mailbox. I
To
put
get
it
the mail out, and so when she went to go get the mail, she
I
had to
set her
keep.
up. I said, "Did you get the mail?" She was like, "Nah." I said, "Well, go get the mail. You get it." So we do this for 5 minutes.
You go get
I'm
it.
like,
You about to
Go
block
get
your
her.
blessing,
I'm
nigga.
I'm like, can you? I said, please just get the mail. Like, I'm about to say, forget it. This is why. So she did. She came back in with this, like, she opened up. She,
You start crying.
I was like,
Oh,
I said, so
you got down on one knee.
I think I did.
She said yes.
She said yes.
Obviously.
So,
I guess so.
January 11th, you remember '96, we had a blizzard.
Right.
Like,
Oh, that was that
was-
joint. Everything was off. Yeah.
That
The
was the
lights
thing
was
I
off.
thought
The
about.
gas was off.
Everything.
I had to go to
Run to the
Virginia.
store.
Stay.
furlough, we were furloughed. The
Yeah.
government's
The
furloughed.
blizzard
So
in '96 was the
we
worst
sitting
shit
in-
ever.
We sitting in the apartment like, you want to just go get married today? She was like, all right, come on. So, called my mom, her mom, we all met, drove to Roslyn, Virginia, 24 hours, got married.
Oh,
28 years. Next.
wonderful, man.
Everybody at DEA said, y'all won't last a year. Y'all won't last 10 years. And I ain't gonna lie. The first couple years was rough.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, I'm going into the academy. Back then, I was comfortable. I had my little part-time.
How long were you together before?
Probably like,
Damn, you getting real
3
personal,
years.
Lois. Damn.
Like 3 years.
See, okay,
You have a
'cause
wonderful-
I know why you asked that question.
How did I ask?
Because this is, well, hey, I'm not going to be around forever. 1 year, nah, we should be married by now. 2 years. But if it's like 7
I'm
years, then the
invested.
nigga got a
I'm
problem.
invested in the story. This
No, is that, no, but really, let's get in your world then really quickly.
Yeah,
Really
no,
quickly.
I'm
You need to be
curious.
married by when if you
Because-
start dating a guy.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
ain't worried-
curious.
listen, I'm not worried about all that. But what I'm saying is,
Oh, you're not answering the question?
okay, what's the question?
I just asked you a direct question. Did
How
I
long
ask
do
her a
I need
question?
to be?
Yes.
I think it depends on
What,
the
2 years?
relationship. No, there's no time. You don't put a
Okay.
calendar. You don't put dates on it.
Thank you.
It's the feeling. It's the energy. It's how you are with that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just
That's-
curious because some women have these things, man. Well, I've been with you for 3 years. You should have
Yeah,
married me
that
2
is
years ago.
something.
That type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it just depends.
Okay.
You gotta let it be natural.
And that's the old school. I think now it is. We're in a world now. If you love her and she love you, I want to get married.
Yeah. And
Right.
depending on where
Everybody
each of
gonna
you
have their
are in
opinions.
Not me.
Either
that-
way, if
That's
you-
a whole nother show. I can't do that shit. For real. That's a whole nother show. I ain't doing that. I need to test drive, my nigga. I need to make sure your ass can cook, clean, go to church with me, worship well, be all about, really, really, really loving me and me being able to know who you are. And I
Being
don't think that we,
tested,
yeah,
going through
the
those
test
things.
got to happen
Yeah.
because I need to know who I'm dealing with. And all of my exes watching this shit right now will tell you, that's why I ain't with your ass right now, nigga.
Oh, no.
Wonderful, man. Love the show, Love and Marriage. Want everybody to check that out. That is on the OWN network.
Yes, and it's back.
There was a social media post that happened a little bit ago. There was a beef going on between T.I. and his son. I think his name is King, right? Kid named King. Yep. And King had, got in his feelings at a basketball game, said some things, and there was drama going on between the father and the son. There was a clip that showed them on the show, and it was basically the mothers are kind of, I don't want to say, how do I put this? Mothers are soft on the boys, and they're there, of course, as mothers are nurturers, but that the fathers need to step in and draw the line and make sure that we are saying to our young boys, hey, man, you need to man up and figure shit out, right? And you had said this on the show, and you got pushback for that. Tell us about that piece.
You had a similar situation with your son.
In real time, when that's going on, I mean, anybody that knew me knew my challenges. Getting in trouble as a teenager, started smoking. He was an athlete. So to watch him go from running back, quarterback, point guard, you can't even get a 2.0 to even play now. So I watched all this over the years, and then here we go, a TV show. So you bring us together on TV for the first time. We hadn't even talked. But prior to that scene, we were texting. He asked me for some money. That's why I was talking about the ticket.
Right.
So he's out here speeding the car that I bought him, getting tickets, and then asked me to pay the ticket. I said, bro, it don't work like that. I had him a job with a security company. He quit. I was like, why you quit? That's what you want me to do. I said, no, you got to do something. I don't care what it is. This my guy owned the company. He said, I got him. Just tell him, come up here. I got him. And you quit. And this was like a pattern where he just kept quitting jobs. I was so mad. It came out naturally. I was like, you got to do something. And then he was like, fuck this. He took the mic off and threw it. Walked over. I'm like this. All right.
Right.
I go back in. I'm chilling. And they like, go talk to him. I said, no, I'm done. He's in the hallway crying. You need to talk to him. So I was like, they like, go in the hallway. I go in the hallway. They showed him sitting there crying. Y'all don't see it because they chopped it up, but Deuce's with him. She's 30 years old, too. She's getting on me like, you need to talk to your son. He's upset. I said, that's the problem. Y'all fucking enabling him. Like, did you hear what he just said? And then I called hell. Oh, you talking to your son. You going to fight your son and all. I'm like, y'all just ignored the whole fucking scene and what my issue was.
Right.
And I was the police before. I've seen thousands of young black males go to jail. And a lot of them, and I did homicide as a detective. So I was at funerals. I was investigating young black boys' murders every day.
Right.
So I'm trying to preach to you, like, sure, you got two options. Or you going to get it. That's the third one. That's what I want for you. At the end of the day, that's all I want for you. And I felt like Tip is the same way. Like, this generation, man, these 90s, and I said it on the show, the 90s, they just don't understand what we come through and how we were raised. Like, our parents ain't went here. I don't feel like working. I was working at 14. You probably were too.
Hell yeah, I was cutting grass at 6 and 7.
Yeah. That's what we knew. Like, if you wanted something, you got to go work. Like, that's all I know. And that's how my brain operates. So to hear, you just going to quit because I don't feel like doing it. Like, where do y'all come from?
So let me ask you this, man, because before we wrap up, man, I think it's a generational thing. Like this generation of young brothers and sisters, our kids, they're not like us. They're different. What do you think that it is, Lois? What is? There's a big difference between. There's a huge gap in understanding and critical thinking and all these other aspects. I know we're in different times, but right. There's a big difference. I want you to speak on that.
I mean, I think one of the most obvious. That was going to be my question too. Like, what contributes to this? But one of the most obvious and blatant things that's in front of us is social media and also technology, and that we're living in a world that's very rapid, very you're hungry for clout or attention or whatever the case may be. We didn't grow up with that, right? So I feel like there's a different level of earning respect or earning what you get by the work that you put in versus I could post something and then I get all this attention or all this, love from it. And I didn't even put much work into that to begin with. So I don't know if there's a different level of understanding how you get out of this world, what you put into it. And I think a lot of the younger kids don't have that same level of thinking and level of work that you put into what you want to get out of this world. So if you feel entitled, if you feel like you should be here, you should be getting 5 cars. No offense to your story at all, but much respect to that. But if you feel like you should be getting this and you're owed it, then you don't have to give the respect factor. You don't have to give that level of hard work and ethic that we had to do.
So Jamie, we're talking about entitlement. Is that what the main issue was with your son?
Yeah, and then y'all spot on, because I felt like how we were raised, we heard no, go get a job, and we was like, my kid gonna have all the jewels, all the flash. Like that's how we thought coming up.
Right.
And as we got more success, how we work. You see they always
right.
Brittany.
It's the blessing and the curse, man.
Yeah, it is.
It really is the blessing and the curse.
Brittany's a 90s baby, so she come through that struggle. She lived with us in the apartment, and all that, and she, she's doing great. She's with IRS now and got her own place and car. So it's like this one, like where you get 5 cars? Like we was buying some of them cash. The first one I put in my name and his, so he get his credit up.
All them tickets went in your name too. All them tickets went in your name too.
I couldn't renew my tags.
And it's the intent of giving them the life that you want to make sure that they're brought up in a way that they can handle responsibility and things like that. But on the flip side of it, is it like you said? It's a blessing?
Yeah, it's the blessing and the curse because
and it's not a one size fits all. Every person is different. Every child coming up is different. Every household is different. So it's a hard conversation.
So we're gonna let Jamie have the last word. What advice would you give to parents to raising kids right now?
Because I got 4 sons. I want to hear it.
Exactly. What?
I do. Thank you.
I mean,
SOS.
what worked for me was I did do the therapy. I did it on TV.
Thank you. Talk about therapy.
Yeah.
That was definitely helpful.
Yes.
Dr. Cunningham, shout out to him, and we still communicate. Because he showed me to look at myself as well, my issues, and we had that scene was way long. But I just say you gotta do what works for you, because I ain't gonna let you crash, but you gonna get damn near close.
Right. At some point, we gotta let them swim, and they're gonna have to figure this shit out on their own. I mean, we'll be there for them. If you get low, and you stuck on the side of the road, we gonna be there to help you out. But listen, some of this trials and tribulations you're gonna have to deal with. Yep. Jamie, thank you, man. God bless you and your family.
Live from the district. Live from the district. Live from the district. Live from the district.